And welcome back, guys. So we're here about, I believe this is how we learn lock picking. Gotta talk to Gladwin Moon here. See what he has to say.
Might I trouble you?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
I guess we just chilled here all day.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
What's in it for
Why
me?
would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Revelio.
There you go. I guess we can lockpick now. Anything around here before we just walk in there?
Alohomora.
Oh. Okay. There's more to it than just casting then. Remove the sparks. Fix the dowels. Until they release the locks. Interesting.
Oh, well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Something here still from teachers, I guess.
Revelio. Revelio.
That one's a level 2 lock. Not yet worthy of that door, I guess.
Revelio.
There's someone right up there. Two people, but 3. Two.
Revelio.
See that flying around, but I don't want to give myself away. Might be how the library was, where It's restricted during the mission, but later on, you can come back and it's not a restricted area.
Revenue.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
Brew. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me. Rebellion. My Marksman Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? Troll.
Revelio.
Door. Oh crap.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being
Oh crap.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Well then, we was caught. Where is it gonna put us? All the way back outside. At least it said where we were. It's like
Lumos. Revenue. Revelio.
not up the stairs, man. Come on.
Revelio.
He still goes up the stairs. What the heck?
Revelio.
Another way around. down this way. Place where I can order that one. There we go.
Revelio.
The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on I know. Ravenclaw would not have done that.
I thought it was a Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I have high hopes for Hufflepuff.
Revelio.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and the flying about. What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Surely you have better things to do than risk detention by wandering where you shouldn't.
Well, the good news is I was like the fast way back. Never mind.
Revelio.
It put us here.
Revelio.
Where'd those two go then? That kid's gone too. He's over there now.
Revelio. Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Alright, so there you go. Now we can do the lock picking. Like I said before, looks like this is fully open now.
Revelio.
Now we can like fully
Hello, friend. I
explore
wonder if
it.
you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Okay, it looks like she needs our help.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Okay, and there you go. We just got like 4 new quests right there just from doing this.
Revelio.
I think that one's a level 2. What was this one? Okay, here's a level 1.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Looks like our gear slots are full. Well, if that's the case, I guess we'll call it here. No point in taking you guys along here in our YouTube video on the journey back to Hogsmeade, where we just sell stuff. Like I'd say, I think I'm going to sell stuff, and then I'm going to try and get some of the stuff for the Room of Requirement, so we can brew more potions and brew more stuff, basically. So we'll call it here then. I was about to do this puzzle over here. If my inventory slots are full, there's no point in doing that right this minute. So I have to just remember to come back here and explore this section again later on. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Hope you like this video. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. And we will catch you next time. Let's see if we find a course of action then. So our primary objectives here, we have to meet with Deke and meet with Sebastian. Still have to go to this class. I did go to above the Quidditch fields. I didn't do the other one. So I've done both these parts. They're just flying around popping some balloons. Easy peasy. So I'll probably do that next. So we can learn that spell. Depending how much money I have left, I may either, hopefully we'll have enough to either grow these or I'll have to buy some. Now, I swear, I used the Thunder Brew, but it looks like that didn't count. So I'll have to get into a scuffle and use that Thunder Brew so we can learn Defendo. And Professor and I. Okay, divination class as well for Descendo. So next video, it looks like I'm probably going to do this class. Well, that was not really a class, I don't think it was. That's the light instructor lady. So we'll go visit her, and then we will then go do divination class. We'll shoot for those two next. If there's time, I think those both might be a little longer. I'm not sure. Considering this is a remove requirement, one of the last remove requirement was a little long. That quest where we unlocked it, I'm not sure how long this one would be. So we may save that for another video. I did also... okay, here's this quest. Yeah, that's the Serona quest. We get a Conjuration Spellcraft. It's finding the moon, so there are 9 moons to get to the next level. There's the Adelaide quest. Where was it? Oh, this one. We found Weasley. I forget his first name, but Kid Weasley, not Professor Weasley. We found him, and he wants us to go sneak into like the sweets shop in Hogsmeade with some type of passage, apparently from here in Hogwarts, and steal some stuff for him. So that'll be a later video as well, I'm sure. So next we'll be doing learning Glacius and Descendo in our next video. Right, so I hope to see you there. I'll catch you next time.